Burner account, fake names. My pregnant girlfriend cheated, so I planned my revenge. Location, Chicago, Illinois. I don't know why I picked up her phone. Maybe it was instinct. Maybe it was boredom. Maybe it was that gut feeling that had been gnawing at me for weeks. Either way, when Lisa left her phone on the nightstand and hopped in the shower, I saw the screen light up. Can't wait to see you again, baby. Wish I could be there when the baby's born. My stomach dropped. I stared at the message, willing it to mean something different. Some inside joke, some misunderstanding. But then the next message came through. You know it should be mine. I barely heard the sound of the water running anymore. My whole world compressed into that screen, into those words. The baby. Our baby. Was it even mine? I didn't react. Not yet. My hands shook as I snapped a few pictures of the conversation, sent them to my own phone, and carefully placed hers back where it was. I couldn't confront her. Not yet. I had to be smart. I had to plan. Phase 1, the investigation. I spent the next week gathering information. I went through our phone records, late night calls to a number I didn't recognize, long text chains deleted on her phone but still showing up on the bill. I searched her social media, checked tagged photos, scrolled through old comments. Then I found him, Matt, her ex, from 2 years ago. I played it cool. I told Lisa I was busy with work, that I'd be sleeping at my brother's place for a couple nights. Meanwhile, I consulted a lawyer. I needed to know my rights if the baby turned out to be mine. I needed a paternity test before I signed anything, before I got legally tied to this mess. At the same time, I started moving my stuff out of our apartment. Just little things at first. Clothes, important documents, anything I'd hate to leave behind. Lisa didn't suspect a thing. She was too busy texting Matt, thinking I had no idea. Phase 2, the setup. The baby shower. Lisa's big day. Family, friends, co-workers, a perfect audience. I made sure everything was in place before I walked in that day. My phone in my pocket, screenshots at the ready. My lawyer on standby. My last payment on the apartment already processed. My exit was prepared. Lisa beamed at me when I arrived, all fake warmth and sugary smiles. She had no idea. I waited until we were in the middle of opening presents, surrounded by people. That's when I pulled out my phone and projected the messages onto the TV screen. Silence. Then gasps. Lisa's face went pale as her mom covered her mouth in horror. Her best friend swore under her breath. Lisa shot up from her chair. Mark, I can explain. No need. I held up a hand, my voice steady. I just have one question for you, Lisa. Everyone's eyes were on me. Lisa's lip trembled. What? I tilted my head. Whose baby is it? The room exploded. Lisa cried, begged, swore up and down that it was a mistake, that Matt meant nothing, that it was my baby. Of course it was mine. I didn't believe her. I told her I was getting a paternity test, and I wasn't signing a damn thing until I had the results. She screamed at me in front of everyone, flipping from remorse to rage in seconds. But I was done. I packed the last of my things that night, left my key on the counter, and blocked her number. When the test came back a month later, the truth was clear. The baby wasn't mine. Matt disappeared the second he heard the news. Lisa tried reaching out, saying she needed help, that she had nowhere to go. Not my problem. Her parents were disgusted. Friends abandoned her. She lost everything. While I walked away clean. Final update, 14 months later. Lisa's life imploded. She bounced between jobs, living situation unstable. Matt never came back. The last I heard, she was trying to reconnect with people she had burned bridges with. Sometimes, I look back and think about how close I was to being trapped, to spending my life raising another man's child. I dodged a bullet. And I never looked back.